Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Friday, May 24th, 2024, and it's time for my Fun Fold Friday card using my bundle of the week that you can grab right now from my online store. It's called Charming Duck Pond, and this is a charming little stamp set, a charming little bundle. You need the bundle, you need the dies, and I'll show you another reason on my card today why you need this amazing bundle. So how have you been? How have you had a chance to stamp that at all this week? I hope you've had a chance to carve out a little bit of time to yourself and have some stress relief. I always call it stress relief because that's what it is for me. When I get to sit and be creative and do things with my hands, it really relieves stress and takes my mind off the world and everything going on around me. So that is why I started to find a hobby. So if you are looking for a hobby and you're watching, and maybe you've been watching me for a while and you see what I do here and you're like, how do I get started? Well, the starter kit is how you get started, and anyone can join as long as you're 18 and you're not with another paper crafting company. You can join the Stampin' Up! Family. It's only $135 and you get to choose $165 of whatever you want. Thank you for saying hello and sharing. Hi, Tony. Hello, everybody that's popping in. For you get to choose $165. You only pay $135. There's never any tax on the starter kit. No shipping. There's never any shipping on the starter kit. And that's a huge deal, right? Who wants to pay for shipping if you don't have to? And in the month of May, which there's only, 7 days left, 1 week left to get that starter kit. Don't leave it for the last day. I see people do that. And then it's like, oh, the computer system, it's busy. And, so do it now. And then you're going to have a whole week to be able to shop at a discount before the end of the month, right? Don't wait for the end of the month. If you have questions about joining, let me know. The big perk to join in May is that you're going to get $112.75 free worth of the in-color products. So you're going to get all the ink pads, the cardstock, the DSP, the markers, and it is a smoking deal. And I want to say a huge shout out to all the people who've joined me so far this month. I'm super excited to welcome you to our team. And I would love, love, love to add you. If you're interested, if you're thinking about it, send me a message, drop me a line. However you like to reach out to me, I will get back to you and I can give you a link where it just takes a few minutes to be able to pop on and choose your starter kit. All right, this is Friday, and you guys all know I do like to join you on Friday with a fun fold. Krista says 2 weeks, 2 weeks, no stamping, finger surgery. Oh my goodness. I hope you heal quickly, Krista. That is hard. Oh my goodness. Wishing you sending you healing vibes for sure. Hello, Marie. Hi, Joyce. Hello, Karen. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. And thank you guys. Hi, Joy. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video yesterday. Yesterday I went live 10:30 my time. That's Mountain Time. Excuse me. With the Technique Club cards. Did you guys see the video? Did you watch it? You can watch the replay over on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Rose Coleman over on YouTube. Just click the little live tab at the top and you can watch that video replay. I have some kits left and I'm going to be sending some out. Some people reached out to me yesterday and I have to send you the form so you can fill out the form to join my club. And I'm super excited to add you and be able to send these awesome card kits to you every single month, as well as the description for the technique. And if you are in the United States, you can reach out to my friend Christine Bertram over at Cards by Christine. You can look her up there and email, text, or call her, and she can get you set up with that Technique Club as well. It's a collaboration that we do together. So let's get started on the Fun Fold, that card that I have for you today. I think you're gonna like this one. Let me flip my camera and point you down at my work surface. Thank you all for your kind words. And hello, everyone from Cloudy, Netherlands. Have been watching you for almost a year. Thank you so much, Annika. Yes, you have. And I appreciate that so much, you guys. I see all my regular people coming in here every morning, and that means the world to me. Hi, Jenny Graham from Barrie, Ontario. Hello, hello. Hello, Pam. Hello, hello. I see so many regular people, and it just fills my heart with joy that you come back to watch me. So that is super, super important to me, that I am providing content that you value and you come back. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Love Fun Fold Friday, Lynn says. Yes, I do too. I love a good fun fold. It's always fun to send someone a card, and when they open it, something happens. Maybe it's a different fold, maybe something pops out, maybe there's, you get the gist. Anyway, let's flip the camera and get started here. And good morning, Marlene. Hello, hello. Okay, here we go. Hello, Jenna Marie. Hello, Marie. So thrilled to join. Thank you, Marie. I'm so thrilled to have you. I am super excited to welcome you to the Technique Club. Tony says, catch the replay this morning, had shoulder surgery? Enjoying catching up on all the replays today. Oh, well, I hope you heal better too. Oh my goodness, heal fast. All you people that are healing, my goodness, sending you all my love. So I hope you all feel better soon and you can get back to your crafting. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Ethel King. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tanya. Hello, hello, Donna. Okay, here we go, guys. We are going to flip the camera. Here we go. Krista says, hope you received my email. I will check again, Krista. I'm not sure if I did receive your email, but I will double check and get back to you. Okay, yeah, it's been a crazy week over here. I got lots going on, lots to get done today and get out in the mail to you. If you're waiting on your product shares, all the stuff that's come in, I'm so excited to finish those up, get those out to you guys. I was waiting on some stuff that was back ordered, but it's now in, so watch for that. All right, here we go. We're playing with 12 by 12 cardstock today. This is white 12 by 12. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my trimmer. So we're bringing in white 12 by 12 for this card. And let me move all my little pieces of cardstock here. Okay, so if you're just joining me this week, I am playing with the Charming Duck Pond bundle. This one is in the Lily Pond Lane suite of products. So that is, if you're looking at your annual catalog, let me just bring this in and show you. It is on page 45 of the annual catalog. Yes. Okay, 45 and 44 and 45. Lily Pond Lane. You can get the entire suite. However, the dots are back ordered, so you won't be able to, this item number will not work. Okay, so you can get the bundle and you can get the paper separately, and you can get the dots at another time later when they come back. The bundle is 163350, and it is $64.75 here in Canada. The Lily Pond Lane 6x6 paper, the item code is 163342, and you get 12 designs, 48 sheets. You get 4 sheets of each design. It's beautiful paper. All right, let's get started. We got 12 by 12 cardstock today. We are making a surprise pop-up diorama card today. I can't wait to share this one with you. We're going to pop this into the trimmer, and we are going to cut it at 5.5 right here. So we're going to cut 5.5 by 12. Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to use the light gray scoring tool, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch. And I'm going to flip it around now and do this side. I find it easier to do 1/2 inch on the right side of my scoring track. So then I'm flipping it over, and we're going to score at 4 inches. So 1/2 inch, 4 inches, 4.5 inches, and slide it all the way down to 8 inches. Okay, so all this will be on my blog. I have to catch up, you guys. It's been a crazy gong show of a few weeks, but I am catching up. This will be on my blog today. I have a dentist appointment at 2, but I'm going to hope to get this up before I go to my dentist today. Okay, so here's our white cardstock. Let's fold these score lines, and I'll show you how this is going to work. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is the card. This is how we have it here, like this. And the diorama is going to be on this piece right here. Okay, so bringing in the dies from the Charming Duck Pond. I have not played with this one yet. Look at this big, beautiful die. We're going to play with that one today. We're going to make a little diorama. So we're going to put this on here, and we're going to run that through the machine, okay, to make that beautiful scenery. You can see it's the circle. We've got the bulrushes and the lily pads here. So beautiful, beautiful die. That's included. You're going to want this one in your collection for sure. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, trying to read your comments. It's almost impossible. Betty said, ordered the duck sweet. Can't wait for it to arrive. Yep. Thank you. I do love featuring a bundle every single week. It's what I do. I like to give you lots of ideas so that hopefully you will purchase this one from me if you live in Canada. Even if you're a demonstrator, you can still purchase from me and get all of these card kits and the PDF tutorial, the PDF with the all the scoring and cutting measurements, and you can use this one in your own business, right? I have lots and lots of people, demonstrators, purchase from me to get my card kits. Okay, let's bring in the machine. All right, so it's going to close up like this. All right, so let's just make sure this folds in half like that. Okay, so there's how the card's going to look when it's flat. But when you open it, we're going to put our die on this piece, and we're going to put, let's go ahead and put the tear and tape. Tear and tape is going to go on this 1/2 inch section that we made here. So let's add that right now, and then it's done. So I'm just going to put my tear and tape right along this strip here. Now this card can be adapted for any products that you have at home, right? So you could punch a hole, you can use your nested essentials, you could use all kinds of different dies or punches right here, but this is where we want to put this, okay? So we're going to lay that on top, bring in my machine, and we're going to put this down like this. And don't do it upside down. So I want you to be very clear on how you do this, because the first time I tried making this card, I put it this way. I thought it went this way, but that was backwards and upside down. So you want to make sure whatever you're putting, it's to the right of that 1/2 inch score line, okay? So Krista says, so very true. I'm not quite sure what you meant, Krista, but I'll have to go back and read the comments. Okay, so I'm lining this up. Now, it is a little bit, tad bit bigger than this panel, but dots should be back on the 3rd. Joy says, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so I'm putting this on here like so, and we're going to just use a Post-it note to hold it down because I don't want it to move. And then we'll have this tail hanging out because remember, I'm using a full sheet of 12 by 12, right? So we've got to have some overlay, I guess you'd call it. So let's go ahead. We're rolling through like so. And then we're going to see what happened here. Let's pull this off of the machine. And we'll remove our Post-it note here. Like that, and we'll remove this die and take a look. Take a look at this. Hi, Ellie. Good morning. Good morning. So we've got this extra piece. Now this piece here, this is quite intriguing. You can hold on to this piece and you could do some sponging and some background. If you're not doing a diorama card and you want to have it flat, you could actually take this now and do with your blending brushes, add some nice balmy blue, or you could put some clouds. Like, possibilities are endless, right? And then when you're done, you can go ahead and pop that back into place, right? That's another card. But what we're going to do today is we're going to color what I did it on white because number one, I have lots of white 12 by 12 because you can buy multi-packs, right? A pack of 12 by 12. I always have lots of 12 by 12 for my scrapbook club. And I decided, and because I'm sending you these card kits, I need to have some that I can actually send you, right? So you'll get the 12 by 5.5, that all cut and scored from me. You will have to do your own die cutting. So this is why you need the bundle. You're going to need the Charming Duck Pond bundle to do this one. Now this little lily pad does pop out. And at first I was like, oh, how am I going to put that back in? But I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, so don't worry about that little guy. Now what I want to do is bring in some what am I trying to say? Blends. I'm going to bring in some blends. Granny apple green, I've got that. And I'm going to bring in my pecan pie. We're going to add a little color to this scene. So protect your work surface. You can use, I'm going to use a little bit of grid paper, just so I don't have to clean off my glass mat. I'm just going to use some grid paper here, and we're just going to add some color. So I've got my Granny Apple Green. Let's move up so you can see here. And we're just going to add some green to the edges and the sprigs here. And then you can add it to the lily pads as well. Do the edge of that one, this one right here. And we'll come around and add a little bit of green. My Granny Apple Green is wearing out on me. I use this color a lot. I think I need to add another one of those to my order. I love getting my discount on all my products because I go through blends like crazy because it's my favorite way to color. Okay, so there we've got Granny Apple Green on all the greenery parts. Then I'm just going to bring in my pecan pie and add a little pop of color to those bulrushes here. Oh, I've missed one little spot of green on that one, so we'll go back. Look how easy that was to color, right? So fun. I love it. Okay, I missed a little stem over here, so come back and add that. And then you can come over it again if you want to make your grass or whatever this is called greener. Darker green. You can go back over it and add a little more pop of color. Okay, love this. Love it. Okay, so there's my little scenery. Now what we're going to do is we're not going to close this up yet because it's going to close like this. And this is going to be the diorama, but we have to have a background, right? So for the background, we're going to pull in a piece of designer series paper. Now, I just want to warn you, everyone will probably get a different piece of designer series paper, but this package of designer series paper has lots and lots of scenery that would work perfectly behind this. I'll just flip through and see, like, look at this one. You could use this. That would make a beautiful background. Look at that. I'm just going to slip it underneath there. Any of these, so it'll be random. You guys will all get something different probably. Look at that one. This one reminds me of Mexico with those hanging vines coming down like the cenotes when we were in Mexico. Look at that. You could just put that right behind there and boom, you've got a beautiful scenery. So everybody will get something different. It'll be a surprise. Look at that one. That would work. Like any of them works. Okay, so the one I'm choosing to show you today, let me move this off to the side and bring in my 6x6 paper. Check out this one with the frog on the lily pad. So cute, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to add a piece of designer series paper. Now, I don't want to add a big piece and waste my paper. So the measurement that you're going to want to get for your designer series paper to go behind this scene is 4 by 3 5/8. So to get a 4-inch piece, what I want to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it at 4 inches or 2 inches. Let's just trim off the 2-inch strip here. Let me see. I gotta think. I gotta stop and think. How do I do this? 3 by 5/8. All right, let me grab my ruler because I can't remember. Is it 3 by 3 5/8? Yes, it's wide. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to cut it at 3 5/8 of an inch. I think I'm wrong. I think I wrote that on my paper wrong. I think it's 2 5/8. No, it's 3 5/8. Okay, 3 5/8 by 4 inches. So what are we going to do here? I'm just trying to think. How did I do that? 3 5/8 wide. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry, not enough coffee today. 3 5/8. 3 5/8 wide. Yeah. By 4. Okay. So by 4. So it has to be 4 tall. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. This way. 4 inches. 4 inches tall. Oh my gosh. 4 inches. 4 inches. I know that my image that I cut did not cut the frog out. That's why I'm struggling with this. 4 inches by 2 3/8. So 3 5/8. Okay, so 3 5/8 is here. 3 5/8. Let me just measure that again on my sample here. All right. Oh, you know what? It's not 3 5/8. It's 3 3/8. That's why I did write it down wrong. It's 3 3/8. Oh, good Lord. I'm so sorry, guys. So 1, 2, 3, right here. 3 3/8. Scratch that. I've got to change my notes. Give me 1 second. 3 3/8 wide. And we're going to chop that. Okay. I knew that my piece that I had left over had that frog on it. Okay. Now we're in business. And then we're going to turn this and we're going to cut it at 4 inches. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys. So here we go. I'll put this back together. So I'll show you how you cut that designer series paper. So the designer series paper, you make your first cut at 3 3/8 of an inch all the way down. And then you trim it at 4 inches. So you're going to end up with this strip and another little piece here at the bottom. So any 6 by 6 paper, this is a great way to cut your 6 by 6 paper. And so I'll show you why in a second too. So we're going to hold on to these 2 pieces. We're going to use those on the card. This is the piece that's going to go right here. And when I close this up, it's going to be the image. And I love the little koi fish in the background. So we can go ahead now and glue this down. Make sure you put it, I cut it at 4 inches, so I've got a lot of width on the top and bottom, so should be okay. Let's see, we'll put our glue on and we will position this like this. I'm just going to lay it there and I'm just going to gently close this over and see, did I in fact cover? Yes, this is going to be okay. So then we can go ahead and press it down. So I'm in between the score lines. I mean, you could cut a 5 1/4 inch piece if you wanted to, but I just used the bare, not the bare minimum, but I wanted to cover the circle. All right, so here's what you do now. You want to peel off your tear and tape backing like that, and we're going to fold the card flat, or fold it flat like this. And now we've got the glue exposed and we're just simply going to take our flap on the left side and we're going to close the card. Now this means that it will fit in a card in an envelope. Okay, so this is how it looks. But when you open it, it'll pop up to be a diorama. Can you see that? There's the aerial shot. And then you can see that beautiful scenery behind your greenery. Okay, so that's the basic structure of the card. I absolutely love this card, and it folds flat for an envelope, and when the recipient opens it, it's going to be a beautiful little pop-up image, right? A pop-up scenery. So let's do the fun part. Let's do the decorating. So in your kit, you're going to get a piece of basic white like this, and there's some stamping you want to do. Okay, so we're going to do some stamping today. I thought I would bring in both ducks. So we've got both ducks here. So bear with me. I'm going to stamp all of these, and we're going to, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut first. This is my favorite way to do it. So let's bring in the die cuts, and we'll do our die cutting ahead of time, and then we will do our stamping. So I'm using all of the die cuts that coordinate with the stamps. So we've got 2 ducks pointing in different directions. And what else are we going to do? We're going to cut the small duck. There's a baby duck, 2 ducks and a baby duck. And I think that's about it. You could do the frog if you wanted to add a frog. Let's do the frog. Why not? Okay, where's my froggy? Okay, here's my little froggy. So you're going to get some scrap white from me, and that's what you want to do. If you like stamping after you die cut, then you can go ahead and do this when you get your scrap white. And usually when you get scrap from me, that means you have to do something with it, like it's not a layer for the card. I usually snip off the corner. So if you're looking at your card kits and you have something like this, that means that this is scrap paper for you to do stamping on, okay? So let's go ahead and cut those out, and then we will stamp these, okay? You could also do the other stamp. The other die that has a stamp that coordinates is this one. That's the sprig for the greenery, but we're not going to do that one on this card. I'm just going to do the ducks, the mama, I guess you could say the mama, the papa, and the baby duck, and the little frog. Okay, so putting that on here, And you can also do 2 at a time too. If you're making lots of these cards, you can do 2 at a time. Okay, where's my other cutting plate? We'll put that on top. Cutting plate, here we go. All right, let's roll it. Now you could do your stamping and put your dies on and do it the other way, but I really like doing it this way because I like getting prepared, and then once I'm stamping, I'm stamping. So it's totally a personal preference. So we'll swipe all of this off, and then let's grab my silicone mat. Love to do this on a silicone mat so that you have that nice gray background so you can see where. I find it very visually helpful to put the silicone mat down before I do my stamping. So let's grab all my pieces. We've got our ducks, we've got the baby duck, and we've got our little frog here. Okay, now we're in business. So we're going to bring in Memento. First things first, we're just going to do the basic stamping of the images. So tap, tap, tap on here. And this one coordinates with this outline. So we'll just go ahead and hover gently over top and press down. There's that duck. The other duck is pointing the other way. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Tap, tap, tap. And we will line them up. Line up the feet, line up the head and the tail. And there's my second duck. Then we need the little baby duck, the little duckling. So cute. This one, we're going to just tap, tap, and stamp straight down and straight up. And then last but not least, we need the frog. So let's bring that guy in, get him on a block. Boom, boom, boom. And there's our froggy. All right. Now, so there are 2-step stamps. Let me bring in the stamp set in case you haven't seen this one. So this one, the frog has its own little 2-step stamp. Let me grab him. This one right here. The little duck has an inside part. And then we also have these. So I'm just going to lay them on my silicone mat right now. These ones here are for the ducks. And we also have the coordinating bill or beak, whatever you want to call it, and the feet for each duck. So cool, right? So let's grab that. We'll grab all of those. I'm just laying them on my silicone mat for now. And we're done with Memento for now. So let's grab I'm going to grab my chamois and free up some of my blocks so we can do this in a nice, organized fashion, hopefully. So we'll free up these guys, free the ducks, put them back onto, I'm putting them back onto my case. In case you're wondering, I'll bring that into the screen here. Put those back in. And then I'm going to put this one on a block. Let's just get them on a block, right? I already had the greenery out. I was playing this morning, so I'll put that back. And what else? So let's get these long ones onto blocks. And then we should be good to go. One more. Does this one fit? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Got everything mounted. We can put the frog body away. And then I love it when I can use like all the stamps in a set because it's so useful, right? To be able to do that and get good practice and use all the stamps because it's so fun. Okay, so now let's add the color. Let's do the fun stuff. Let's add the green. We're going to use Granny Apple Green for the duck. We're going to use Peach Pie for the baby. No, sorry, Granny Apple Green for the frog, Peach Pie for the baby duck. And let me grab those ink pads. Ink pads, which are here on my desk. Let's see. Where did I put my ink pads? Okay, here they are. Here they are. Okay, we have Granny Apple Green. I have Peach Pie. I also have some Balmy Blue. We're going to do a little bit of Balmy Blue. I'm going to just open up all these ink pads. Peach Pie, Granny Apple Green. All right, so let's do the frog first. So we got Granny Apple Green. We're just going to hover over the frog body and stamp. There we go. Then we've got the little tiny baby duck. We're going to just hover and color in the baby duck. Look at that. All right, so we got those two. Keep my chamois cloth close by. Whoops. That's done. That's done. And this one is done. And now, while I've got the peach pie out, let's add the beaks and the feet. All right, so this one here, I like to start, I press on the bottom, and then I can actually like angle and line up the beak. That's my way of doing it. I don't know. Maybe you have a trick of how you like to stamp these, but it's so fun that they gave us these and they're like perfectly positioned so you can ink up both at the same time. So line up, let's do that. Line up the bottom and then take a look over at the beak. And there we go, look at that. All right, so those are all done. We've got all those two-step parts done. And now let's put them back. Let's put these back. While I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and put them back into place because it frees up so much room on your work surface too when you put things back as you use them. I'm not always a fan, like I don't always do that. I'm really bad at making a mess because I just want to see the final product, right? I get excited and want to see the final product, but let's take it slow here. Well, not slow. We're just working through this. All right, so let's see. Now we've got the duck bodies here. We have two different ducks, two different bodies. So what am I going to do? This one right here, I think, yeah, this one goes this way. I want to bring in some balmy blue for that one. So let's bring in my balmy blue. And we're going to just tap, tap, tap on the Bonnie blue. Balmy blue. Bonnie blue, that would be an interesting name. Balmy blue, and we're going to tap over. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Perfect positioning of these stamps, you guys. Love, love it. All right, so then we can put that one back, and we're going to grab the other body, and we're going to bring in Granny Apple Green again. So let's switch out Granny Apple Green. Tap, 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 and we're just going to do the same. I'm kind of lining up the belly, and then looking up at the head and lining up the head. Boom, there we go. All right, we got those two done. Let's bring in Pretty Peacock blends. I'm going to add a little pop of color, a little more different shade of green to the lily pad underneath this froggy. Okay, got that. Then what else? We're going to add some pecan pie to the chest of this ducky. Love it. What else can we do? Let's use Pretty in Pink, and we'll add a little pop of pink to this duck. I've seen ducks with lots of different shades of color, so you can do whatever you like on these ducks. It's always fun to color them because there's no right or wrong color, right? Okay. And then this one, we're going to do, let's add a little bit of light Pretty Peacock to the rest of this body here for this guy. And same thing over here. We just kind of blend that in down here on his belly. And there's our ducks. Now the little baby duck, I thought I would bring in, let's do a little bit of brown on here. And not brown, it's pecan pie. Pecan pie there, and we'll give this one a little pecan pie beak. You could do Daffodil Delight. I mean, it's really, like I mentioned, up to you how you color these. My little froggy looks like he's got a little, let's do a little bit of green. I think he needs a little bit of green on his belly. He's looking a little pale there. Okay, so there's our little images. And we're going to bring back the card now. I'm going to close these ink pads so I don't put my hands in them. And we'll bring back the card, and I'll show you how we can use that extra designer series paper to finish this card off. Okay, so in case you're just joining me, here's the card. Closes like that. So what I have for the front is a piece of Pretty in Pink, and it measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So let's bring that in to make sure 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, I just had to trim off a little bit there. And then we have another layer of white that is 3 1/2 by 5. Is this 5? Yes. So we just had to trim off a little tiny bit there. All right, so these are the layers for the front. And let's bring back the 2 pieces of designer series paper. So for my designer series paper, these are the ones that I had left over from the front piece, right? I thought I would just isolate that frog because he's so stinking cute, right? We can't leave that frog off. So let's cut a piece that is for the front. This is going to go on the front, the pink and the white. And then we want to add, you could cut the strip and do it along the strip, but I kind of want to do it up at the top. So let's cut this, let's see here. I think 3 1/4. Let's try 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut 3 1/4 wide, like that. I'm going to put that here and see a little bit shorter. So let's trim that down to 3. And what is the width here? 3 by 2 1/2. Okay, let's make it an even 2 1/2 inch square. Okay, this is how I design, you guys. A 2 1/2 inch square, and we're going to put the frog up at the top like that. And actually, I think I'm going to trim a little bit more off, so it won't be 2 1/2 inch. Let's do 2 1/4. Okay, so that's going to be my little image here at the top. So I've got some side panels here. So you can bring back this paper, and of course, you know it's double-sided. So I'm going to use this piece right here, and we're going to cut 1/2 inch strips. Okay, so let's see how that works. 1/2 inch, and we're going to put them right here like this, just bringing in that beautiful peach pie pattern. So 1/2 inch, and then we're going to do these together. And what did I say this was? This was 2 1/2. All right, so 2 1/2. So put these together. This is how I do things in real life. Put them together, and we'll cut them both at the same time. The paper trimmer is strong enough to handle 2 pieces of DSP. All right, so we've got some leftovers here. Like these 2 pieces are still left over, and I'm only using 1 piece of 6 by 6, right? Okay, so here we go. We're going to glue this on. Let's work with the white piece first, and we'll work with these. So flip them over, and we'll add our glue. Once the glue is flowing, I like to just get it all on and then do the assembly. Okay, so we'll put the center piece in first. Now, depending on the piece of designer series paper that I send you, you may have a different focal point, right? So it'll be fun to see. I want you guys to share your cards with me once you get them. I'd love to see how yours turn out with your designer series paper. So you're going to have to cut this one. I'm not going to cut out your image for you because I want you to decide what your focal point will be. So there's my peach pie, and then the other side, we'll put the other 1/2 inch strip. So cute. All right, now this is going to go onto my pretty in pink layer like this. All right, so let's grab that glue again and add that to the front, like so, to the front panel. All these colors that I probably would never have thought to put together. Love them. Okay, so let's bring back our card front. This is going to go right on the front like that. So we can go ahead and glue that down. It's all about the layers, guys, especially on a fun fold card. So I'm adding quite a bit of glue here just because I'm now dealing with 2 layers, so I don't have any risk of rippling coming through as it dries. So there we go. We've got that. Love it so far. Now we've got to play with our fun little pieces here, but we need a stamped greeting, right? So I thought, let's bring back our scrap paper. So I will send you this shape. It's what we're going to play with is the Heartfelt Hexagon punch. This one right here. I love, love, love this punch. So we're going to use it in the horizontal position, and we're going to stamp hello friend. We're going to stamp hello friend. So we'll go on to the scrap paper like this. Hello, friend. And then we'll bring the punch in, and you can do this, like I'll send you the punched image, but you will be able to stamp the edge like that. So you line that up, boom, like that. And then we can add our ducky like this. Look at that. We're going to put that duck right there. But I really feel like this needs a little bit of color on the edges. So let's go ahead and what color should I add? Maybe a little bit of the Pretty in Pink would look really pretty. Pardon the pun. Pretty in Pink. So let me grab my Pretty in Pink. And maybe we'll do a little bit of blending brush for this one. So Pretty in Pink. And we've got our punched image. Grab my blending brush, grab a little bit of ink, and we'll start on the glass, and we'll just gently add a little bit of pink to the edges here. Nice soft color. There we go. Okay, so we've got that done, and take my silicone mat, put that over my mess. Okay, so we'll put our little ducky right there. And we're gonna, so I think I'll glue the duck on and then add my dimensionals. So the duck is gonna be kind of a little bit off of the punched out image, like the tail will be sticking off, but that's okay. All right, and then let's grab some dimensionals, and we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4 dimensionals here, and we'll pop up the entire front greeting. All right, this card is coming along and I'm loving it. What do you guys think? I haven't made this one yet, so I just kind of made the structure of it, but the final card is right here, right now. Okay, so there's the front. Hello, friend. Okay, on the inside, in here, now you can decide what you want to put on the inside. So the stamp set has a lot of different greetings. You make me happy, happy birthday, have a lovely day. I was thinking, the front says, hello, friend. How about we say happy birthday, have a lovely day? Both of those would look great on the inside. So let's flatten this out so you can flatten it so you can stamp. So happy birthday, like that. And then have a lovely day. I don't know if that'll fit actually. Let me take the stamp out of the case and see. It might not fit. I might have to just leave it happy birthday. Ooh, just. And there'll be some room over here, or you can sign on this piece of white over here. Have a lovely day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put this onto a block, and we're gonna stamp that. If you want to do a different color, you got lots to choose from the color scheme. So I'm gonna use pecan pie, just to make it a little different. So tap, tap, tap on the pecan pie, and we'll just carefully stamp underneath. Boom. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now we have these fun images. And remember that lily pad that I showed you that pops out? You don't need to worry about it because we're going to put our duck right there. You can also put the frog. I was thinking I'd put the frog in the background back here. If you want to do that, you can. You can put the little duck beside him like that. Or you could put I think I like the frog down here. Yeah, okay. But you got lots to work with when you do all of these at the beginning. These are sliding. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to just put my glue. You want to make sure that you're not putting the glue in this center because you don't want to close your card and have it glued shut. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put glue right there. And actually, it's a little too much. Let's remove some. I'm just going to put it right there, and this ducky is just going to be glued down by his feet, like that. So we're not putting any glue on the inside of that window. And then the little baby duck, I'll put a little dab of glue, and we'll put the little baby duck right beside the mommy duck. So adorable, right? Oh my gosh. Have a lovely day. And then, you know what? Maybe we'll put the little frog over there. What do you think? Over there or down here? Maybe down there, and I'll leave that side open so we can do our signing. You can sign up here. I mean, there's lots of white space, right? Okay, after all that, here we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it, and I can't wait to see the different variations of the background that you guys choose. And of course, we're going to bring in some bling. We'll finish this card off with, thanks for all the love, you guys. I see your love. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to send you the dots that are sold out. I'm going to share these with you. These ones right here, these pink ones. We can add actually this color here, this neutral color that I haven't used yet this week. Let's use that one. This is so fun. Okay, so, and I love them. They're like crackle paint. So we'll put one down here and one right there. And then we'll put one up here on the peach pie. There we go. All right. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I love how this turned out. Such a nice, fun surprise on the inside when the person opens it. Thanks for the love. Will you try your hand at this fun card? It folds flat like this, fits in an envelope, and the designer series paper is stunning. There's so many different images that you're going to be able to put in your diorama card. I missed a lot of your greetings, a lot of your comments. Maybe coffee, but it's Friday too. Yes, Maria. Kay says, I think you need to turn it. Oh, you guys were trying to help me with my DSP. Oh, anybody has Cards by Christine? Thank you. Yes, that is my partner in crime for the Technique Club as well. Yes. I'm trying to job with my business and I'm having a hard time finding with who. I'm not sure what that means. Creative. Okay, so I see some business pages here. I don't allow promotion on my page here, so I'm not quite sure. I'm going to go back and read these comments, guys. But yeah, I appreciate you all coming to visit me and to share my video, and the support is everything to me. Maggie says, I can't wait to get the set. Thanks, Rose. I love this. Aw, thank you so much. I do love card making, and I do take care and try to put my best foot forward. It is so much fun. So much fun. Gotta run, Joanne says. Have a great weekend. Linda says, stinking cute. Thank you, guys. Let me flip you back around here. Thanks for all your support through this one. Fun-filled Friday. But you just never know what you're going to see when you come visit me, right? It's just real life over here. So there we go. We've got a really pretty diorama that can be altered to whatever dies you have at home, but I think you're really going to want these. If you buy the Charming Duck Pond stamp set, you're really going to need the dies, right, to really get the full effect of this product bundle. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. I'll see you on Monday at 9 Mountain Time for my next card video. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you get a chance to do something fun. Some scrapbooking, perhaps, card making. Oh my gosh, so many things you can do with stamps, ink, and paper. And if you're thinking about that starter kit, this weekend would be a perfect time to sit down and narrow down what you want to put in that kit. You get to choose $165 of whatever you want. If you need the link to join, reach out. I can send that right over in a few minutes. Doesn't take long at all. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.